Hey, everybody, it's Jim Kukro from Author Marketing Club, and welcome to this AMC Masterclass. And we're very excited today to do a preview and a demo of a site called Instafreebie. And we have Ashley from Instafreebie on the line. How are you, Ashley?
I'm really good. How about you?
I am doing wonderfully. Thank you so much for asking. Thank you so much for taking the moment to come on and tell our authors in our community about what's going on with Instafreebie. Instafreebie, let's get straight into it. What is Instafreebie?
Great question. So Instafreebie is really a community of authors and readers working together. So basically what that means is that we share free ebooks every day, sneak peeks, advanced access previews, as well as special giveaways of full ebooks to readers, connecting the right authors to the right readers.
So if I'm an author and I have a book, why am I using this? I'm using this to get at readers to see a copy of my book, and what does it all do for me?
Yeah. So as an author, you're using Instafreebie to further accelerate your work to the right readers who would, really want to read your content and enjoy it, want to review it, and eventually want to buy your series. So with Instafreebie, you're not just doing it yourself. It's not just like a one-off promotion, but it's a place where you can continuously promote your work as an individual author, as well as with other authors and with the Instafreebie team too. So we're all working together to accelerate that content.
Now, of course, the book needs to be free, right?
Yes.
So we'll get into the meat of how this whole thing works. Can you just scroll down a little bit and let's look at some of the giveaways that you have on your front of your website here. So we've got the Shadowed Will, there's nonfiction, there's fiction books here. So all right, so let's take a tour from the reader's perspective right now. So I see one of these books that looks interesting to me. I click on, just go scroll back up and click on any one of those books, and let's see how this process works from the reader's perspective. So go in and tell me what's happening here.
So you go in and as a reader and you click on a book that you're interested in, and then you're brought to this page. So for this particular book, the author is asking you to sign up to their mailing list to then receive a free copy of their work. So then you would just put in your information and then you would hit on claim. So.
And okay, show us how it works.
We do have to speed up the process a little bit, but.
So I sign up and now I have the ability to, I'm going to get an email with that book.
Yep. So we've just changed our process a little bit with the launch with our app. So for me, I've claimed my book and I use the Instafreebie app. So that means that my freebie has actually gone to the Instafreebie app. For other readers who have not set their preference yet, you'll get an email with that book in your email. You will also get it in your app. So no matter what, it'll always go to your app. But if you also decide that you want it to go to your email, it'll always go to your email first.
Okay, so as the reader now, I get the book and basically I could just read it. And for the author gets the ability for you to allow them to sign up for the email list. So
yep.
Just so people understand, like, couldn't I just do this on my website? But what is the real benefit to doing this as opposed to just setting this up on my own website?
Yeah, so the real difference is that we're streamlining that process of getting the books to readers. It's actually very, very difficult, especially on Android devices, to get the right file to the right e-reader app or the right device.
Right, and that's the side loading issue, right?
Exactly. So we help streamline the side loading issue by delivering the correct file to readers via email and also delivering it to the app so that it's much easier for them to move the file around to where they prefer to read.
So is there any way for us to see how that works then? How somebody can side load it into their reader?
Yeah. So we do have a video of the app that I could pull up. Let's see where I've got that. Is that what you're referring to?
Yeah, because I'm curious on how that works. I mean, the app I get, you go to the app, it's in the app, and you just click a button and it's already in your phone. But if
Yeah.
I email, how do I, how does it deliver that into my e-reader or my phone or wherever? That's what I'm curious about.
Right. So this is really why we created the app, because from email, it really depends on which file type to which e-reading app you're going to. It's actually not the same process for everyone, and there's a specific set of instructions if you're trying to get it to your Nook, your Kindle, iBooks, Google Play, and it actually varies depending on if this is on a phone or a tablet even at times. The processes are different. So we have a lot of support documentation for readers and authors who want to know how you get it from email to your specific device. For Kindle, you have to actually forward the Mobi file to your Kindle email address and actually have that email address already approved as a sender to your Kindle in order to get Kindle files onto your Kindle device and app. So the Instafreebie app actually helps to take out that whole process so that you can just do it with the click of a button. So that you click on your book and you click read and you click where you want it to open, and then we complete the process for you so that you don't have to worry about all of that hassle. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. Obviously, in the app, it's much easier to do because it's all just built right into there.
Right,
But
exactly.
if I have the app, I definitely have to get the email and go through the whole process. So then let's talk. All right, so I get it. So if you're an author and you want to have the ability to easily get copies of your books to people and build your mailing list, you use Instafreebie. So let's look at the inside if we can, because I'd like to see how this works for an author. So here we have the admin interface. Kind of walk us through how this would work.
Yeah, so from the homepage, you would have clicked on sign up as an author, and you would have put in your information and signed up, and you would have been brought here. So from here, you can add a book. So if I click on that, just take a moment to load. You even have some helpful information on what you need to do. So you need to put in your title. You would put in your author or pen name. You can actually set up a pen name, so we can get to that later. But then you're going to upload your EPUB file. If you also have a Mobi file and a PDF, we encourage you to upload those file types too. That way you can be sure that all of your files look great. If you want to use a watermark, you can also use that. You upload your cover image. You also select up to 3 genres for your book. You can include a book description, will show up on your author page that we help to create for you. You can also put in an ASIN number, although it's not super important at this time. And then finally, if your book is a preview and not actually a full book, you'll want to mark that so that readers know it's just a preview.
Okay. So let's say I add my book.
Mm-hmm.
And what happens after that?
All right. So if we go back, if you add your book, you'll see it populate on this page. So right now I have 2 books. And if you click on your book, you'll be taken to the giveaway creation page. So I actually have a few giveaways running already, but I can click on new giveaway campaign to create a new one. On this page, you'll always be able to see your active campaigns and how they're doing. I haven't promoted mine, but mine's also not a real book. You can also see your inactive campaigns as well, so that you can keep track of everything that you've been doing. If you need to edit your book for whatever reason, if you need to change the title, depending on the cover image, really all that information that you previously put in, you can go to book options and update all of that information, or whatever you need to at the time, so that you can make sure your book is always up to date. So say you found typos in your book and you updated your files, you could just update your files and it would apply to all of your current campaigns.
So I see I can set copies I want to claim, a limited amount of copies I want to be claimed, right?
Yep. Yeah, so you can limit your giveaway campaigns by the number of copies you're giving and the duration. You can also limit it by file type.
Oh, okay.
So if you go to create a giveaway, you can create a custom giveaway, but we've made some presets to make it a little bit easier. So if you're looking to reach new readers, we have our recommendations on the best way to do that, as well as the best way to share giveaways privately. So if you're looking to work with your street team to share advanced reader copies, or you're looking for reviewers, or and maybe you have some contest winners and you're giving out free copy. We've set up a preset so that you can easily do that as well. Whereas with the Reaching New Readers campaign, you're going to want that to be more public and shareable for everybody to really maximize your reach.
Okay. So it makes sense to me, and I will use this to build my email list, and I can limit the copies. I get all that.
Right.
How much does this cost?
So for an author, this costs $20 a month. We also have a free trial. So for authors who are just looking to try it out and trying to figure out what works for them, you're able to do that. We also have a lot of authors that will do group promotions together. So that trial has been a really handy tool in terms of getting other authors to work together with you, who you already know, to do a group promotion together to really accelerate your work and test it out. We see a lot of authors doing that.
How many promotions can I create for my $20 a month?
As many as you want.
Okay, so there's no limit to downloaded copies or any of that stuff?
Right. Yeah, there's no limit to downloaded copies or copies claimed, nothing like that. It's unlimited in terms of the books that you can add on here and the campaigns that you can create and the number of downloads that your book can have. Because our goal is not to limit you. We want you guys as authors to do well. We want you to get your work out there. That's the whole point of what we do. We accelerate great stories and big ideas. So we're going to encourage you to do that.
So the whole part about the side loading and all that is all hosted on your end, though? So where is my book on your server?
Yes.
Okay, and that's how you deliver it, and that's how you monitor it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so we monitor everything with our servers and with the readers. Any customer support that we get, we help to work with readers too if they do have issues. We've always done that. So in addition to making sideloading easier, we also interact with readers and provide customer support for those readers too.
Very interesting. Yeah, this is we've talked about this on my other show for a long time, and I wanted authors to kind of see how this could apply to them and work out with them. So what did we miss in here? Because I think we kind of went through how it all works.
Yeah, so let's just go over a custom giveaway because there are a few little extra things here. So say, you really wanted to customize your giveaway, you can do that. You can put in a giveaway name, which is really just for your own tracking. So say you were doing, it's this book title for Facebook ad with my email list as well, and you can put a date. So it's really for your internal tracking so that you understand what book it's for, what channel you're marketing to, who the audience is, and what date you're running this perhaps. So that's for you. And then you can decide how many copies you're going to give away, if there's a specific date that you want this campaign to expire because you're going to launch on the storefront or something like that. You can also integrate this with a mailing list service. So currently we integrate with MailChimp and MailerLite. As you can see right now, mine's hooked up to MailChimp.
No Aweber?
Not currently. However, we have lots of new features coming up in this month and the next few months, so stay tuned for updates. You may also give your newsletter a name if you don't have one and you want to tell readers what it is. You can do that. You can do a mandatory or optional opt-in. However, we do encourage an optional opt-in because it's, you're asking the reader permission rather than forcing them. And it does help with reducing your unsubscribes from readers and even your spam reports that you might get. If you want to set up a password because maybe this is an advanced reader campaign and you want to make sure only your street team gets it, you can do that. You can even tell us why you're running this campaign, and that can help us to do a better job in the future of how you create your giveaway campaigns. You can choose whether you're enabling certain file types. And really more importantly, you can tell us if this is exclusive to Instafreebie or not. Books that are exclusive do convert at a higher rate with readers. So if you do have an exclusive book, we definitely encourage you to do that.
Exclusive to what? Exclusive to Amazon?
To Instafreebie.
Okay, just so like competitors you might have.
It's really so that it feels special. So if it's not available anywhere else, and this is a place that they can get it, they can truly see it first.
I get it. It's the psychological reason people think that. I get it. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, everybody wants to see it first, right? You know, you want to be the first one to know about something cool. And then the last thing is you can let people know if this is an advanced copy. So I think that's a relatively new feature that we've added in there. If it's an advanced reader copy, you can now do that. And then finally, you can make it a private giveaway like we were talking about before if it's private versus reaching new readers.
So then can I go back to one of those books and can I see the stats?
Sure. So my books are not so great in terms of stats because I'm not doing real giveaways.
Yeah,
but you get an idea of what you can see.
So okay, I see. So you can see the claims, you can see all that stuff, and of course everything's feeding into your email list as well.
Yep.
Oh, that's very nice. And then you can see your inactive campaigns. I see. Oh, very nice.
Yeah, of course. And there will be further updates to this as well in terms of improving what analytics we share. So it's a little sneak peek.
What is refer and earn?
Great question. So the refer and earn is for authors to share Instafreebie with other authors. So like what we were talking about a little bit earlier, if you want to do a group giveaway campaign instead of just individual campaigns, you can encourage other authors to use Instafreebie with a free trial so they can test it out. But then if the authors that you invite actually sign up and pay to use Instafreebie as well, you can get a free month yourself.
Oh, nice. So it's an affiliate program.
Yeah, for authors.
Mm-hmm. For authors, and you're getting credit.
Right.
Cash. I get it.
Yep.
Okay. That makes sense. All right. Well, I think the only thing we haven't covered is kind of the app. So when I create my giveaway, it's automatically added into the app, right?
Yes. So there we go. If you create a giveaway campaign and you're sharing it with readers and readers claim it, it will automatically be added to the app, whether they've actually installed it yet or not. So by the time that they do install it, your book will be there. So it makes it a lot easier for readers to organize content that they're reading so that you can be sure it's actually getting to them rather than getting lost in an inbox.
So they just have to go and install the app.
Yes.
And then log in and it's all there.
Yep.
Oh, that's really interesting.
Yeah. And then they can sort it. So if they want to sort it by the author title or the book title or even the date that they received it, they can do that.
Now, what is the rules with Amazon and how you guys do this? Because I know Amazon, if you have exclusivity, are they okay with you doing this?
So if you have a book in the Kindle Direct Publishing Program or KU and it's exclusive, you are allowed to share 10% of your book. So if it is in one of those programs, but you want to use Instafreebie, you can definitely do 10%.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you would just make a EPUB file that's 10% of your book.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And then just do it that way, which was kind of like the free sample that they give away, right?
Right. Yep. So you can do sneak peeks or previews of your book.
But again, Amazon isn't giving you the customer's information,
Right.
You are.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, we want you to connect with the readers. It's very, very important to us that authors are actually able to interact with the readers because they're interested in you, the author, and what you're writing, and they want to connect with you, especially if they really, really enjoy your story.
So if I sign up as an author, am I just promoting this all on my own, or are there ways for Instafreebie to promote this for me?
Yeah, so Instafreebie helps promote as well. So for when you create a public giveaway campaign, we first of all know that you want us to share it too. So if you are creating a private giveaway, we won't share it But for public giveaways, as you're engaging and sharing with readers and actually connecting with them, we are going to further accelerate your work. And so we do that through our social media, our newsletter, which we do different genres every day. And then we also do it through our blog, as well as through our recommendation system. So we'll actually recommend your content as well to other readers that are going through the system.
Oh, okay. Can I see an example of that?
Sure. So if you look back at the claim page here, you'll see that Instafreebie has some recommended top picks for you based on what you've claimed in the past or what your interests have been.
Okay, so there's no way that's not paid. Those are just showing up based upon your algorithm.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's one way. And then I saw there were books listed on the front of the website as well.
Yep. So let me go back to that. So these are our picks of the week. And then we also share group giveaway promotions that our authors are doing together. So those will all show up in our social media as well as our newsletter and our blog for that week.
So obviously the first question every author is going to ask is, how do I get on the featured giveaway?
Yes, it is a very popular question. So to do that, it's really based on how an author is sharing and engaging with their fans and with potential new fans. So we're actually able to track that internally. So as we see that you're sharing and actually engaging with readers, and so they're actually claiming and downloading your work, we continue to accelerate your work as well.
Ah, I see. Okay, well, what did we miss? Because I think we've kind of went through the demo of the whole system here.
We did. So there were actually a couple things that we missed. So one of the other really important things is that you can create an author page. So say you're a new-time author or you just like really need another place for your work, you can create your author page. This will all be changed so it's a bit easier to find in the future. But here's where you can add your pen name. So for a Plus account, which is $20 a month, you can add one pen name. If you have more than one pen name, you can add up to 5 pen names on the Pro account, which is $50 a month.
Okay. Can we see an example of that profile page?
Yeah. So mine, I haven't added much, but we can add a little bit more in a second. So here you can actually put all of your public giveaways that you have running will show up here for authors to see or readers to see. You can have your website, your social media on here if you do have a website. All of your book descriptions will show up with your book as well. So if I go back here and I edit my page, so I've got my information. I can include my bio here. I can even include my website, so I'll put that. I can also put my Facebook and my Twitter. If I want to include my privacy policy, I can do that as well so that readers who do come to the page know what my policy is. So I'll just click update. Oh, apparently I did my Twitter handle wrong. It's good to know. Okay, so I don't think you have to put the, oh yeah, you don't have to put the at. My mistake.
So now we should see the updated page.
Right. So I'll refresh this. So when you click, you can also put your genres in here too. So now anybody who comes to my page will also be able to find me on my website and other social media that I include here. I can go ahead and create a public giveaway as well, so you can kind of see what it would look like with a book there. So you'll have to select your pen name. You can add a description. So I'll just say description of my book. And then I haven't created a public giveaway, so I can even create one real quick right now. That's helpful. All right, so now I've created those things. So I believe if I go back and refresh my page, it should show up. Oops, maybe I didn't put it on there yet.
Oh, the power of live demos.
Right? Oh, wait, I didn't update my pen name. I think that was a problem. So yes, once you have everything checked off, it'll be there. So make sure you actually do everything, unlike me. So here we go for the final update. So then there's my book, and if I had a full description, that description would be there, and then readers could also claim that work as well.
So you could share this page with anybody.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Oh, very interesting. Wow. And of course, that could be your photo up there, right?
Of course, yes.
It reminds me, I mean, it looks like your Amazon profile page.
Yeah, it's a bit similar.
Except without them having to buy the book, they can claim the free copy of the book.
Right. So this is just another avenue for you to accelerate your work.
So this is a really good method for people who have a lot of free content they want to give away to build their email list.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you know, some authors who have a first in a series work, and maybe they have a first in a series for a few different ones, they'll put them in here. They'll put their previews. Some of them just have a, you know, forever freebie that they'll leave up. And it just helps to give more information about themselves as an author and really to boost their author brand with their content. So they're, you know, you're really focusing on who you are as an author rather than just your one-off book promotions.
I'm doing a free giveaway on Amazon. That means I'm under exclusivity, right?
I think so. Especially if you're part of KU, yes. If it's KDP, it's not necessarily exclusive.
However, what if I had a series of books and I didn't put the first, and my strategy was to use the first book as free to drive people into the backlist of the other series of the volumes. I could put my first one free here and then just drive them back to Amazon from my email later to get 2 and 3, right?
Yep, definitely. And you should be putting back matter in your books as well.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. So you can definitely do that.
That would be an applicable scenario of what you could do if you had a books in a series using this method. Or if you were just, you know, nonfiction authors, if you were just giving away your books for free, which I recommend as a nonfiction author, just to generate leads for it, because I have a thing called Business Around a Book, you know, generate leads for your books. This would be a fantastic way to generate leads for your book, because you're just giving away copies of the book. People read them, and then of course they want to contact you to hire you or buy your products or whatever. So this would be a good method for them as well. But for fiction authors, I think it would work very well by giving away the first book in a series free, or just doing the 10% thing.
Yes, absolutely. So both scenarios happen, or all scenarios happen.
All right. So what else did we miss?
You know, I think that's the majority of it. We have some new features coming up this month and next month, so it'll be really exciting to give another update and share some of that too.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to redo this again and talk about those things, or maybe we'll just add another addition to the masterclass after that. But definitely wanted people to get a feel for another option for how they could promote their books, especially their free ones, because it's a very important strategy. Some authors say, oh, you should never give away free books. But in my experience and through all the years I've been doing this, I've had tons of experience and success with the free giveaways. And I know many authors have as well, fiction and nonfiction. And it's definitely a strategy that will work out, and Instafreebie will help you with that.
Yes, definitely. Yep, we will definitely help authors with it. It's just a really great and genuine opportunity to really connect with someone and share your work, as it really works with reciprocity. If you're sharing something with someone and you're not expecting much in return, you're more likely to get that reciprocity back. And especially from readers, when they really, really love your work, they're pretty willing to connect with you in whatever way they want to. That's best for them, and to review your work, follow you, and even start buying your content.
All right. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to show us the inside of this. If people want to get started, you can just go to instafreebie.com. And who knows, you may be watching this a year from now and it may be totally different. But that's
Absolutely.
That's what happens when you pre-record things like this. So Ashley, thanks so much for your time.
Well, thank you. It was really great to be here and talk about it. It was fun.
Yeah, good. Thank you. I appreciate your time. I know the people watching this will appreciate it, and hopefully it will go out and help them be more successful as an author. All right. Well, this has been an AMC Masterclass. I'm Jim Kukrow, the founder of Author Marketing Club. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you find this useful, helpful, and I hope you go out there and give away tons of free books, build your email lists, and have tons of success. So have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you in the next Masterclass. Bye-bye.